higher spec. We have a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. So on the back, we have a 5 megapixel camera with our aluminium unibody design. This model doesn't have it, but we will have an expansion slot for micro SD cards. So it comes with 32 gig inside, but we'll be able to add another 32 gig. We've customized HTC Sense for Flyers, so now it's different. Now you have some nice 3D animations. I can tip it and the widgets will change around. We have some nice, really rich weather animations too. I'm going to talk to you about the pen though. So, where the pen really comes into its own is in the note-taking application. So I'm going to open up a note and I'm going to go ahead and create a new note. Now what Flyer does is it says, hang on, you're in a meeting. Do you want to associate this note with this meeting? So I can say, okay, I'll do that. Press new note. Now when I press record, using our time mark technology, Flyer will record the audio in the room, but also as I write on the screen, it will record that in real time, so that when I go back to my note, I will see my note appear on the screen, so I have the correct context when I'm writing down. Now you see that I've written in a really big, bold, green marker pen. I can change that just by tapping down here in the corner. I can bring up my options for the pen. So actually I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to choose a nice ballpoint pen, and I'm going to choose black. And now I can write on the screen using a much smaller nib. Now you'll notice that on the Flyer we have, on the pen we have two buttons. Sorry, take a few pictures, good. A couple of buttons. The top one we can use, it becomes our eraser. I press and hold the button and I can erase. And I can change the size if I want. The second button we can use to select text. So if I'm in a web page, I can select text, quickly copy, paste, cut, whatever I want to do. Okay? Once I'm done, I've saved that note, and then that's saved against my meeting. So then I go back into my calendar, I find my meeting, and there's my note. And then we also back up the notes to the web using Evernote. And they'll be stored on there. You can then download them onto your desktop to work on them there. Okay, that's one application for the pen. The second one.
Bluetooth connection.
Sorry?
How is the pen connected? Is it Bluetooth or?
No, it's not Bluetooth. It's just using. We have a battery inside, and we just have. It's a different kind of point of touch. So we have 6-point multi-touch plus one with the pen.
Okay.
So what that means is, for instance, I can take a screenshot of this screen. I can actually rest my hand on the screen and still manage to write.
Yep.
So this is, again, another point of difference. It makes it a lot smarter to use. A bit more like a piece of paper, right? Now, for instance, I can share now this page with a friend, so I could maybe perhaps capture a web page and highlight something for them and share that. Now we also have Watch. We just recently bought a company called Saffron based in the UK, and we're using this service to deliver high quality video content. I just thought I'd bring your attention to these. These are the soft keys down here on Flyer, but if I flip it round, they transform to this side. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can buy, you can rent, and you can stream high quality video content directly to Flyer using this service on the device using a credit card. Yeah, using a credit card. That future technology. The other thing I'd like to draw your attention to is our investment in a company called OnLive, who we're using to partner up to deliver a gaming experience, a rich gaming experience to Flyer. And again, this is very different. So, OnLive is a subscription-based hosted gaming service. All of the processing is hosted on their server. So you can play really, really rich games on a device that doesn't perhaps have the same processing power as a games console. But they're not pretend games. What you can do is you can see your community, you can see who's playing games, you can message them, you can say, let's catch up, let's play a game. And you can play high quality games using the controls on the screen. But if the Flyer screen is not big enough for you, what you can do is you can purchase a dedicated on-live control pad and connect your device via DLNA or HDMI to a larger computer, and now Flyer is your games console. So we think that the hardware, including the pen, plus some of the value-added services on top, make Flyer not just another tablet. It's very different. This is a HTC tablet.